What if a friend of mine sends me money from outside the United States? Okay, first question, money coming in. So money in. And then I'm going to say dividend payout. Okay, let me start with the dividend payout. Whatever you pay out, the IRS says, to foreign investors, you're paying a dividend that has to be a 30% of the amount being paid out withheld at the source. Where is the source? Is the United States. So you're supposed to pay the investors that gave you $1 million, $100,000 back this year. You're going to have to keep $30,000 and send them $70,000. Why? So they can file tax here and probably get back maybe 10 or 15 back. But they want to force them to file taxes here. You're with me on this? What's the way to, I'm not going to say get around this. What's the way to resolve this in a better way? You have the foreigner set up a C corporation in the United States. They can do it online. Inc123.com, somebody sitting in China. Click, 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 $130, set up a corporation. Click, click on the IRS site, get the tax ID. You can open a bank account online. The bank account, they want the person to show up physically within a year, show two pieces of ID, like passport, they're foreigner, etc. You're with me on this? And they will actually have a foreign bank account here. My suggestion, just a suggestion, and I'm on camera, they open a bank account that's a non-interest-bearing bank account. A non-interest-bearing bank account, the bank does not report the interest or anything to the IRS. You're with me now? Say yes. They send the money from their country wired into their bank account. When the money arrives, at the end of that year, the accountant doing the taxes for their C corporation that received the money is going to ask, what is that money classified as so I can do your taxes? You send the money to your Puerto Rico corporation or to your Nevada corporation. What is that money? Is that a gift? Is that investment money, or is that a loan? Now, I do not suggest, mere suggestion, check with your CPAs and tax attorneys if they know what they're talking about. Anyway, I would not suggest a gift because there are gift limitations for each individual, etc., and you don't want to create problems for yourself. I would not suggest to put it as investment because there is that payout 30% withholding. If it's going to be investment, you're paying the foreign company that or individual outside the country. It's better to put it as a loan. Because if I give you, Jamie, $1 million today into your bank account, you will not pay taxes on it if it's a loan because it's a loan. Now, if he pays me back with interest, he will get some tax deduction on what he had to do to provide me with the interest, and I will have to claim the interest and pay taxes on that interest. You're with me on this? If he tells me, sorry, Cherif, I'm not going to pay you the $1 million back. Take a hike. I'm going to actually pursue the money and show to the IRS I have pursued the money with 3 attempts, and then I'll claim the $1 million loss in my IRS, and the IRS is going to go after him and say, you just received the $1 million as a loan, never paid it back, that's income for you, you owe federal tax, state tax, Obamacare tax, we're going to bury you with tax. And you're not going to pay the tax, we're going to foreclose on you, put a lien on you. They're going to be my collection agents. I don't mean to branch out too much, but let's go back to the foreign person. He sends the money in as a loan for you. He fills out the qualification questionnaire and the subscription agreement to invest with you. That's wonderful. So that money comes to you as a C corporation in the United States investing with you. And when you pay, you don't have to withhold any money because you're paying a US C corporation. You're with me on this? And you're paying them here, and just have them deal with an accountant here that can file the taxes for their C corporation. And if they fly into the US to see your building or whatever you're doing, can they claim this as part of the expense for their loan and investment? Yes or no? So long as they keep the money here, they'll pay less taxes because it's a C corporation set up here. Isn't that beautiful? It brings tears to my eyes. How much money can come in and they don't bring it in. You have no idea the financial and military power of the United States. Where 10% of the world population control 1/3 of the economy. So the idea is understand where are the offshores onshore, Puerto Rico. Understand how foreigners can bring money legally. Set them up, C corporation. They will have to fly in once to go to the bank and say, hi, I am the person that set up the bank online. I would like to show you this and this and this. Here is the tax ID, here is the corporation. They can then invest with you. You can pay them, let them file taxes. And anytime they want to take money back, they should say that that money coming out is not interest, it's the principal of the loan payout. No tax withheld. It's so beautiful. And at the end, if there is money left over, which is the profit that they should pay tax on, they should put all the proper expenses verifiable with receipts, etc., and reduce as much taxable as possible and send it back out. US benefited, you're in compliance, they are great, and we can take it to many other levels.